Hey everyone, Ivan here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Go Pikachu. In the last episode, we finished up with Fuchsia City, and in this episode, we're going to continue on in Saffron and help out these poor citizens with Team Rocket just standing around menacingly, not letting them do anything. So, before we do that, we're just going to go ahead and cover some of the two things you can do here. Real quick, you can actually come into this town, or this room at the top left, and go upstairs, and you can actually talk to a girl who is going to mock you relentlessly. Hi, do you like Pokemon? No, I just asked you. You're strange. Copycat. Quit mimicking, but that's my favorite hobby. So this is the Copycat girl. She is pretty famous around town. If you talk to her dad, her mom, some neighbors, they'll tell you that her favorite Pokemon is Clefairy, and she always copies people. If you show her Clefairy, she'll actually give you the TM Mimic, which is an alright move. It's not super useful, but it's there if you want it, if you want to go ahead and learn that. I don't have a Clefairy on my team because I released it, or in my box, so I can't really use it, so I just want to go ahead and let you guys know if that was there. The second is that there's an Alolan Pokemon for trade over here in this, in the Pokemon Center. I thought the Pokemon Center was up here for some reason, but I forgot this is like a weird town where it's at the bottom left. If you talk to a lady in there, she will actually trade you her Alolan Raichu for your Cantonian Raichu. I'll go ahead and talk about Alolan Raichu right quick. Alolan Raichu is alright. It's a Psychic Electric type, so it kind of has more ways to defeat fighting types, and it kind of gives you that advantage against poison types as well. It's the same exact stats, but Alolan Raichu definitely has more moveset access, so I think it's genuinely better than regular Raichu. I typically recommend it, but again, it's just Alolan Pokemon aren't super useful without their abilities, so I'd probably pass up on it, or actually I'd probably take it either way, just because it is a psychic type and there's not many of those, so I guess it could cover two of your weaknesses, in the fact that it could take out now fighting, poison, along with like all the other things that a normal Raichu could take out. But there's that. Sorry I didn't show her, I just walked by her on screen, but it's just with the Alolan Pokemon, it's kind of not very important to me, I think. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's all you can really do for now with the town being taken over. But in order to go ahead and start on that journey to take it over, free it, I guess, we're gonna have to go into the middle of town where, as you can see, Team Rocket is kind of just chilling there. So just let us through already. No way, only authorized members are allowed. I was told to let no one else in. How could you say that when we're on the same side? How rude! You deny a beautiful girl what she wants? Move it already. Hey Jesse, wait for me! What about us? Ugh. He looks like he blacked out. Alright, what a sissy. So let's just go ahead and go on in. So it looks like Silph Co is being overrun by Team Rocket. You there! I have to tell you that our office is in a bit of a disaster right now. A real disaster. It's no place for kids, not when there are so many dangerous people around. Ah, don't be such a stick in the mud. You won't even let us have a little look around? Oh, you're blue. The blue! Ivan, I've been looking for you. What were you doing in a place like this? Well, Team Rocket, no surprise. Those Team Rocket goons are causing trouble all over the place. You and me are on the same wavelength, Trace. We can't keep letting Team Rocket do whatever they please. What do? We do whatever we can do. So in short, the plan is this. Ivan is gonna drive out Team Rocket out of Silph Co just like he planned, but it'd be crazy to try something like that alone, so Trace is going with him. Right. While you pipsqueaks deal with that, I'm gonna do a loop around all of Kanto, squashing out Team Rocket wherever I can find him. Once, one of us is for sure to find out where their boss is hiding, and while I'm at it, I'll swing by the Pokemon League and tell the bigwigs there what's going on. Awesome! Do you think the Elite Four will actually help us? Maybe. So that's the battle plan, guys. Time to split up and put it into action. If only it were that simple. Fact is, there's one more thing we gotta do here first. Ivan, Trace, if you want me to leave this place up to you two, newbies, then you have to prove you're up for the task. What? I don't care who goes first, so show me what you've got. Alrighty, and with that, we are actually able to fight a powerful trainer. He's not gonna go all out on us, but before we do that, we're gonna switch Vivian in a first spot and talk to Blue. So you're my first challenger, huh, Ivan? That's what I like to hear. Here I go. And with that, we get to battle the first of many powerful trainers in this game, Pokemon Trainer Blue. So he's, again, not going to go all out, but he is pretty tough if you have not trained. Lucky for us, we went ahead and took on the Fuchsia City Gym, so we're pretty high level to the point where we're not really at risk of losing here. But anyways, his first Pokemon is Exeggutor, knowing the moves Power Whip, Psychic, and Light Screen. To be honest, Exeggutor is kind of a beast. It's kind of a strong Pokemon, so I don't predict us taking it out with one hit. And we did anyway. I guess our special attack was that good, but normally they just take whatever they can. They just take so much damage. But alright, with that out of the way, Blue's second and last Pokemon is going to be Charizard, level 40, knowing the moves Heat Wave, Slash, and Air Slash. Let's go ahead and send in our Lagiacrus for this, just because, you know, I mean, I don't see how our Lagiacrus can really lose to Charizard. But it's really cool how they have you test out your Pokemon against them. The reason I think that they're so under-level compared to my team is that I think it's the way this game is structured is so weird. I think they want you to take out Saffron City's problems first, then go down to Fuchsia, do all that, and then come back here to fight the gym here. But it's so weird. It's just such a weird mess. But anyways, let's go ahead and I mean every route is correct. It doesn't matter. But anyways, we beat Pokemon Trainer Blue. Exactly what I expect from a Pallet Town trainer. Gives us quite a bit of money, man. We could buy so much stuff with that. Oh man, so you really are ready for Team Rocket. I feel pretty good about leaving this place in your hands. Then you're up next, Trace. Come at me. I'm just still getting warmed up. Ah, jeez. Watching your battle made me nervous. Did you see his Pokemon's eyes? They blew me away, but I'm not backing down. Ivan, you go on ahead. I'll be right behind you. I somehow doubt that. Alrighty, and with that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and we're going to let Alistar do some more of the frontline work, just because he's a little tougher. He can take out quite a bit of what we're going into store here. So anyways, this is the next to last dungeon of the game. I think there's two more after this, but this is Silph Co. The big point about this is that pretty much every floor is just kind of random. Like, there'll be doors where there's like a lot of Team Rocket members. There'll be doors that are closed. The elevator can actually take you on up to the highest floor, which is 11 floors. It's a pretty big mess to navigate just because there's so much here. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to go ahead and do what we did with the SSN, kind of go through each floor off screen, and then I guess I'll just write what's on screen right now on each floor, just so you guys can have like a semblance of whether or not it's important to go through. And then we're just going to have what I typically do, just because I don't really like spending time here, just because it's a lot of random battles with Pokemon trainers that aren't nearly strong enough to give you any experience. But yeah, so typically I see that we're on the right floor whenever I go to floor 5. This trainer over here is usually that way, or I mean facing this way in other games, so you can move him forward. One of the big mechanics of this dungeon is that you can use these little warp pads to teleport to several different places. Sometimes you'll get in a good spot, sometimes you'll get in a bad spot. It's such a mess of a dungeon. I honestly don't really like it. That's why I spend as little time here as possible. Not only do the animations take forever, but the place is just frustrating to navigate for new timers anyway. What? There shouldn't be any children here. Yeah. Okay, see, now that trainer was literally 7 levels lower than my strongest one, but anyways, on floor 5, we could see a pretty prominent member there. You. What is it, Mr. Archer? You know this kid? Huh? Ivan, you know that old guy? So you're fool enough to get into our way, is that it? What brave little boys. Wait, Aren't you the ones who are getting in our way? Not even. Mr. Archer's saying you're in his way, all right? You want to go home in tears or what? Calm yourself. I'll teach these children a good lesson. Alrighty, and we get to go ahead and fight with a pretty prominent member of Team Rocket, the admin. Oh, well, I'm going to go a little ahead of myself. We get in a double battle with a Grunt and the admin, Archer. So, on this... Oh, sorry for that cut. I was trying to get the information on this, and then my phone just decided to fly out of my hand. Anyways, so in this double battle, we get to fight a Grunt who's has 2 Pokemon, and then Archer has 3. Let me go ahead and talk about the 2 that are on the floor right now. We have Muck level 34, knowing the moves Toxic, Screech, Minimize, and Protect. That sounds actually horrible. That sounds like the worst time available, so we're going to take out that Muck first. And then his Electrode is going to know Self-Destruct, Thunderbolt, and Swift, level 37. So with that in mind, we're actually going to switch out to Vivian here, just because Vivian won't be able to get poisoned as easily, and if he decides to self-destruct, you know, we can actually avoid the hit. So this is pretty interesting that you actually get a ooh, next level mind games. I'm a genius. As it doesn't affect us, Cubone should be able to take it. Ooh, and Muck took that really easily, so Archer literally did nothing to anybody. So yeah, that's Archer's first Pokemon. His next Pokemon's going to be a Golbat level 37, only knowing 2 moves, Air Slash and Crunch. So it's pretty weird that he went for Toxic on Cubone, but that's fine. Ooh! Oh my god, is he gonna... Oh my god, he was so close to getting that 2-shot KO. Pretty cool on Trace. What I like about this is that it's one of the only double battles in the game, one of very few, but it's pretty cool that you actually get a battle with Trace. I wish Archer was battling with somebody a little more capable, because their Grunt is definitely pulling them back, but it's fine. Alright, and I actually didn't attack Muck because I thought he was going to go for the Protect, but I guess this trainer just doesn't use Protect. Alrighty, and that's Archer's second Pokemon out of the way. Legaicus going to level 41, and wanting to learn to move Outrage. We're actually going to go ahead and learn that just to kind of give our Pokemon a bit of flair. Outrage is a pretty strong attack that lets you attack twice, up to 2 to 3 times with a move, but after you do that, you can't literally pick any other move until the Outrage is over, and it ends with them getting confused, so it's cool. Oh, also off screen our Tauros, our Alistar, did learn Thrash, which is essentially the normal move equivalent of that, and I went ahead and got rid of Leer for that. But anyways, Trace goes ahead and takes down the Grunt's first Pokemon, so now they're both on their last 2. So the Grunt is going to have a level 34 Raticate, knowing the moves Sucker Punch and Quick Attack, and Archer is going to have a Weezing, knowing the moves Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower, Dark Pulse, and Protect. This Weezing actually is pretty suited for a battle. I think the issue is going to be here is I'm going to try and one-shot that Weezing, but that Raticate's going to try and one-shot my Vivian. Just because Vivian doesn't have that high of defense, and Sucker Punch is going to definitely connect. Okay, we're good. We're good. I don't think this Weezing can survive a full hit of Psychic. No, it can't. Cool. So, it's nothing to worry about, I guess. This battle was really easy compared to the literal trainers I fought on the way to Fuchsia, but it's cool. So let's see how much this Boomerang does. Just 2? I think Boomerang can do more than 2. I might be mistaken here, but oh god, that Cubone's almost done. So let's go ahead and just lay down a Psychic on this Raticate. That should be more than enough to take care of it. I don't think Sucker Punch is going to knock me out unless he gets a high roll on this Okay, I was pretty close. I was actually kind of worried. But anyways, let's lay down that Psychic and knock out the little admin here. Okay. Oh, I thought we were going to level up, but, you know. Gah, again? What? So it wasn't just a stroke of luck that you beat me. What the? So it wasn't just a stroke of luck that let you beat me last time. I understand now. We'll have to be more careful about you two. Out of the way. Ow. Hey, look, the Grunt dropped something. And we get the card key from Trace. Pretty nifty. With that, we can actually go ahead and open doors. And yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna avoid. Oh, you sneaky boy. I'm gonna wait. No, I'm just gonna try and avoid as many battles as possible, cut as many, because these battles, again, aren't very interesting because I accidentally am too strong. Oh, yikes. Anyways, let's go ahead and, is this... I don't think this is the way we're supposed to go. I think once we're done with floor 5, we can actually go a little higher. But, ooh, a Porygon, that's so cute. It seems Team Rocket is planning on making Silph create a strong Pokemon. But I don't want them to take this Pokemon I created. I gotta get it out of here somehow. Porygon's so cool. It's such a cool looking Pokemon. I just wish it wasn't like garbage without having to evolve, but you know, I mean, at least later on it gets some love. Here we get a guard Spec, which is an item I never use, so that doesn't matter to me. What does this have to say? Well, what do you have to say? Team Rocket is in an uproar over some intruder. That's you, right? Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm the only one doing anything. I'm gonna believe in a building full of like adults, not one of you is capable enough to battle anybody. I don't know. And then every adult's literally looking at a board. We go with the special attack up, an X special attack, I mean. I think that is the way we have to go. And that was weird. I just did like a Daffy Duck spit. Anyways, let's go ahead and cross pass with this guy over here. I am one of the 4 Rocket Sisters. Okay, that's interesting. I guess. Okay, and with me getting my bearings, we are back on floor 5. Let me go ahead and show you that real quick. I always get tossed around here just because... you know, they changed it so much from Fire Red and Leaf Green, and those are the games I play all the time. So we're going to go in here, grab some free Pokeballs. Ooh, the TM54 Flash Cannon, pretty good. And over here we get some Pokeballs. But yeah, I get so tossed around that I guess we're just going to have to go together. Because I'd look up a walkthrough, but I am the walkthrough, so you shouldn't really be doing that. But let's go ahead, see what we can't find here. There's that guy, definitely seems to be important. I don't, oh, no, that's the building. That's the one we need to get into. So, I guess talk to this man. If you get in our way, then you'll really be in our way. God, nothing gets by you, Mr. Smart Dude. Of course you're Team Rocket Grunt. God, what a stupid thing to say. Oh my God. It's like when you beat you, then you'll really be beaten. So let me go ahead and show you which floor we're on. Floor 3, I guess, is the one we need to be at. So let's go ahead, activate this card key, and that will let us come into this room. Ooh, a Max Lure. That's actually pretty good. I don't want to go ahead. Turn around. That's what I thought. Ooh, my cat just sneezed. I'm not sure if you heard that. Oh, God. And here we can actually go ahead. Okay, sorry for that. My cat just started, like, sneezing. He's really cute, but, like, I don't want to have, like, him sneezing awake. In the video. But now that we're there, let's go ahead. Ooh, we can actually avoid this guy by just waiting it out. I feel like we're in Metal Gear when we do this kind of stuff. We're like, okay, carefully avoid the damage. The reason we wanted to go ahead and go in there is because if we talk to Nurse Joy over here, shh, I'm a beautiful spy who's in disguise as a nurse. Are you tired? You should have some rest in the nap room. There's a freaking nap room in a Team Rocket base. Of course there is. So that will let you heal your Pokemon up without having to really get out of here. We get a Revive, and it's always useful to be able to actually heal up inside the dungeon rather than having to leave the whole thing and then coming back and being like, damn, like I really had to leave there. Anyways, let's go ahead, continue forward. I don't know why I just randomly pause, I just do. Okay, and with going back into this little beamer, it's a car. We're going back into this little warp pad. We're going to go back into this room and go into this one because this is the one we really need to go through to continue on. And as you can see, Trace is already here. That's far enough. What? You again? Me again, as many times as it takes. I will not let you reach the boss. Huh? What's that? Reach the boss? Ivan, do you think? Giovanni must be here, so the boss of Team Rocket is in his building. That makes things easier then. Go, Ivan. This is our best chance to beat their boss. Old man, you're dealing with me. What do you have to say? What do you have to say? Ugh, I don't have time for this. I must warn the boss. Ivan, go. Go and beat the Team Boss Rocket once and for all. You got it, Trace. What? He's so tiny compared to Archer. My God. All right, and with Trace's consent, hold it right there, twerp. Our boss is in a meeting. You better not disturb him. And with that, we have one more roadblock ahead of us before we can actually challenge Giovanni, leader of Team Rocket, and that is going to be Rocket Grunts, Jesse and James. Alright, Jesse and James, the dynamic duo themselves, again only have one Pokemon each. Jesse has Arbok level 36, knowing the moves Poison Jab, Glare, Crunch, and Rock Slide, while James has Weezing, knowing Dark Pulse, Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower, and Thunderbolt. Really just becoming pretty big, like, threats, especially James's Pokemon. We're gonna go ahead and test out Thrash on these little losers, and we're gonna go for a Dizzy Punch on that Arbok, because Weezing is just a tank, so we can't really do much to it right now, because both of our Pokemon are physical attackers. Alright, Arbok goes down. Literally the one I wasn't worried about, literally the only one that could do anything to us is gonna be that Weezing. Weezing is gonna go for that Sludge Bomb, and ooh, that's some damage and a poison. I wish I went for Facade. Dang, that probably would have been a little better. Okay, so now with that, I want to go ahead and get lucky and get the burn on Weezing, so we're going to go ahead and go for the Fire Punch on him. I know it's probably not going to do anything. Look at how much this Thrash does. Thrash has 120 damage, and also is same type attack bonus on a Tauros. That Weezing is incredibly bulky. It's going to go for the Sludge Bomb again, and honestly, I don't see Alistar living next turn, just because it's just, with my luck, I'm definitely going to hit myself in the confusion, but at least Jotaro's going to be able to take on that Weezing and finish it off for us. Come on, Alistar. Come on. Ooh, and he pulls through with a Facade, dealing tons of damage and knocking out the Weezing. Awesome. And that's Jesse and James. As always. Ugh, I hate kids. Love that. I love that. Me too, man. Just like always. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again. Alrighty, and with them out of the way, now there's truly nobody stopping us from taking on Giovanni. Now, Mr. President. I hope you're not thinking of lying to me. The Master Ball. You successfully created one, didn't you? Do you really think it's that easy to make? And now I know who you really are. There's no way I want to make a thing like that. Not for someone like you. How dare you? And give up any thought of forcing us to create lots of powerful Pokemon for you. Using stolen research to create Pokemon? That's not something Silph should ever do. We had a deal. You agreed to this. You're a smart man. I'm sure you can imagine what will happen to your people if you say no to me right now. Ah, young Ivan. So we meet again. The president of Silph and I were discussing a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters, or experience a world of pain. We are challenged by Team Rocket boss Giovanni. So, Giovanni has grown quite a bit as a trainer. He has 3 Pokemon, his first one being Persian, level 39, knowing the moves Slash, Feint, Fake Out, and Play Rough. So, he's not too terribly strong, considering we are quite a bit stronger than him, but he is definitely someone you shouldn't go in unprepared to battle. So the reason I kept Alistar poisoned was so I can use that Facade and take out his Persian a little quicker, just because I would have started out with Jotaro, but Jotaro is weak to the Play Rough, and I didn't want to get an unlucky crit on me, so we're going to go ahead and use that Facade to take out the Persian in one hit. Because Facade Alistar is just broken. It's just too strong for any normal trainer to really handle. So next is going to be Rhyhorn on level 39, knowing the moves Drill Run, Takedown, Mega Horn, and Rock Throw. We're going to go ahead and throw Jotaro in there, just because Jotaro hasn't really seen any action in a little bit. He does a lot of battling off-screen. Like, he's really good at battling, like, just random trainers. But when it comes to actual main trainers, I feel like fighting types just don't have quite the advantage on them. But that is fine. We're going to go ahead and throw in a Bulk Up, since we are quicker than this Rhyhorn. We're going to bulk up our defenses because we are incredibly tanky. Like, if you look at our stats, damn, do we have some buff to us. Look how much damage he's going to do. Nothing. absolutely nothing. So we're going to go ahead and just bulk up one more time just to add up to those defenses. Kind of see what this Rhyhorn really can't do to us because we're just so beefy. Ooh, and we avoid that hit. You know what? Let's get a little greedy. Let's go for a third bulk up. I typically don't do these in normal playthroughs just because, you know, sometimes you don't really have to. But if the opportunity presents itself, you know, damn sure I'm going to just bulk up as hard as I can. Look at that. Literally nothing. Just little kisses. And guess what? Even though Rhyhorn has incredibly high defenses, we're going to one-shot this bad boy with a Brick Break and end his career. Alright, Jotaro gains literally no experience, and Giovanni is forced to send out his last Pokemon, his ace, Nidoqueen, level 39, knowing the moves Body Slam and Crush. So, really not too powerful, definitely weaker than Blue was, but with this, we're able to give it a Dizzy Punch, do some sick damage. Let's see how much this Body Slam does. Ooh! Oh, that was a crit. Okay, if it wasn't a crit, it would have done like 10 damage. That is so sad to see. You hate to see it, but you love to do it, you know? Anyways, there we go. And we've taken out Nidoqueen. Jotaro leveling up to level 42. What moves do you gain? No moves, okay. And we beat Boss Giovanni. Ugh, I lost again? Blast. I have little choice, it seems. I will relinquish Silph for now. But Team Rocket will never fall. Ivan, never forget. All Pokemon exist for Team Rocket's use. I may leave you now, but we will meet again. Oh dear boy, thank you for saving us here at Silph. Well, I suppose that's so. It wasn't just you, it was your wonderful partner of yours too. We'll never forget how you saved us in our moment of peril. I have to thank you in some way. I'm quite monogamous, so I can give you anything. Here, maybe this will do. And we get the Master Ball from the President. You can't buy that anywhere. It's our secret prototype, the Master Ball. It will catch any Pokemon without fail. Truthfully, we only succeeded in making just the one. So you should probably be quiet about using it. And with that, we are free. We are free from Team Rocket messing in our affairs, and we're free from... Oh. Oh god, I thought we could use it, but it's fine. Well, I guess we'll just walk all the way out. But yeah, we're officially free, and we can go ahead and do whatever we want to do. And that means getting the hell out of here, because there's no way in hell I'm going to deal with any more of this Team Rocket shenanigans. Ooh, I guess we forgot this Pokeball here. Ooh, an special attack. Another item that I'll never use ever in my life. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Ivan, you did it. You beat Giovanni, right? That archer guy made a run for it, so I chased him all the way out here, and then all the Team Rocket grunts ran out of the Saffron City too. Guess we're lucky you're such a strong trainer, Ivan. To be honest, I was a little scared. Like, what would happen to us if it turned out the bad guys were the strongest, you know? But you and me, Ivan, we managed to save Silph. Now, nobody will have to go through what that Cubone went through ever again. Alright, now that everything's back to normal, I guess it's time for the next Pokemon gym. Have you been to the Saffron City gym already, Ivan? How many badges have you got? That many, huh? Wow. Maybe we'll both make it all the way to the Pokemon League. Let's give it our best shot. See ya. Alrighty, and with that done and out of the way, we're going to go ahead and end this episode here. In the next episode, we will be taking on the 6th gym leader, officially marking our way to almost a quarter of the way, just a little bit more, and we will be officially challenging the Elite Four. So thank you guys for watching. In the next episode, you know what we'll be doing. See you there.